The FBA movement is garbage. It's goofy. It's a scam. It has no W's, but a whole bunch of L's. Nothing tangible has come up since the FBA was formed in 2018 by crappy Tariq Nasheed, the failed rapper, the failed pimp who disrespects black women, promotes biracial women, and white women. This failed rapper was able to convince thousands of young black people online that their heritage started here in America. This failed rapper lives in a gated white community, but he talks about racism, white supremacy, suspected white supremacists. This failed rapper talks about black women swirling, and yet his wife is a product of swirling. Go figure that one. The FBA is no more than a spinoff from ADOS, which he tried to co-opt from Yvette Carnell, who was having none of that. And make no mistake, Yvette Carnell is not a black woman. She's a biracial, homosexual woman. Okay? ADOS and FBA are one and the same. They're garbage, they're goofy, they have L's galore, no W's. So any young black person who is following this logic of FBA or ADOS, you are being very naive to what's truly going on right now. Because all they care about is your money. They have no plan. They just securing the bag for themselves. While you are left being broke, they're living their best life. They're not promoting no real information. They're not promoting no real unity. And if you ask any of them or question them, they either will call you a tether or roast you. Now what kind of organization does that? Or lineage as they call it. And the thing with the FBA is you claim your history goes back to 1526. But wait, America wasn't founded in 1526. So how can you be a foundational black American in 1526? Hmm. That's one of the questions that makes you go, hmm. Now, with ADOS, how can you be a descendant of slavery when slavery is a business? So you mean to tell me that you are a descendant of a business? You see where I'm going with this? It don't make no sense. And it's goofy. And they've taken nothing but L's. No wins. All losses. You push a xenophobic ideas into these young black minds to hate against our brothers and sisters in Africa. And the truth, honestly, many of our brothers and sisters in Africa want us to come home. Is that you got some of us, or a majority of us, who don't want to go back to Africa. We want to stay right here in the unentitled states of America, dealing with this nonsense that we've been dealing with for the past 400 plus years. We don't want to take no L's. But we taking so many L's here in the United States. It's a damn shame why we haven't left hundreds of years ago. We fought and died for civil rights. We haven't benefited from that. And no disrespect to our brothers and sisters who was in that fight. Because it was one hell of a fight. Anytime you're getting bitten by dogs, getting beat in the head with clubs, getting shot at with fire hoses, that's a fight. So I may not agree with it, but I respect it. We had the ability to fight. But now, instead of fighting against who our true enemies are, we are fighting against each other. We steady commit more separation instead of more unity, with the likes of Tariq Nasheed, Yvette Carnell, and Dane Calloway. And let me tell you one thing Calloway and Nasheed have in common. They are both failed rappers. And it's funny how Calloway talks about how we're not black. And yet, when you saw the video of him rapping, he was saying the N word like it was going out of fashion. You talk about, Tariq talks about swirling. And yet, this man is married to a woman who is a product of swirling. I mean, I'm just trying to make sense. Why would you want to follow people who are very shady, very rocky, have no good intentions for our people? You got one person talking about we're Indians. You have another one talking about, well, you actually got two people talking about we're Indians. You got one person talking about we're slaves. When she herself is not even a black woman. Don't be fooled by the hair. I'm just here to make you think that's garbage. ADOS is garbage. FBA is garbage. If you start doing your research behind these three characters, which they really are, they're just online characters. Taking your money and not doing good. They fattening their pockets, securing the bag for their families. Tariq lives in the Get It White community. He's not among black people. He hates black people. But he uses black people for money. Dan Calloway hates black people. But he uses black people for money by convincing them they're Indians. They're not black, but they're Indians. By showing pictures, which is garbage. And he can never explain nothing. He goes way on left field. Can't explain something that's simple. Why black people were called whatever that documentary was called. Something about being why Indians were what is it recalled, reclassified as black. American why was American Aborigines reclassified as black? You gotta really watch out for these pseudo scholars. They don't want to debate nobody debate people who truly knows the American history because they will get crushed. They want to stay in their own little bubble and roast people. Can't bring nothing credible. That's why it's up to you to do your own research. There's books galore that you can read. I mean, you can go online. You can download PDFs. And recently, Tariq did a documentary about the Maroons. There's plenty of books about the Maroons. I will not trust Tariq with nothing, because he is no scholar, neither is Dane. He's no scholar either. They all just a bunch of goofballs. They probably talk among each other, planning who we gonna planning which one is gonna do this, how we gonna do it to make itself look legit. And I've seen some of the videos of the young people with the FBA flags. Y'all so naive. You don't even understand what you're promoting. Because there's no in between. You cannot have an FBA flag and an RBG flag. You either be one or the other. I know I'm just rambling. These are just my thoughts of the day. I love my brothers and sisters. Shout out to my brothers and sisters in Nigeria. Vote for Peter Obi, 2023 Nigerian president. Support. I hope my brothers and sisters in Nigeria got your PVC. And I'm going to end it right here. You can like, comment, subscribe to the video. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Share your thoughts. And I'm done.